So it's now 6 a.m. Just been cooking up a load of chicken breasts. We've also got rice cooked up. I got some potato in here, but it's been a nightmare trying to figure out how to use this oven. That's the thing when you move to a different place. You're used to your own setup, you know, the air fryer cooking, so it's a little bit of adjusting, but it is what it is. I actually woke up really early today, so I woke up around about just under, about 3:30, 4 a.m. And I figured just get started. I had a couple of hours sleep last night, maybe 3 hours. But I think my body was probably rested as I was sleeping a lot during the travelling. So yeah, just decided to kind of get the meals, get a step ahead. So we also have a coffee machine, but I don't know really how to use it. So I've put in some coffee granules. I don't know if it's too strong or what. So we're potentially going to have that, or we're going to have one out. So we're just going to head out now shortly to see the sunrise. There's like a viewing point. I'm just going to try and get as much done as possible within reason. You know, obviously I'm focusing on the show and everything. But outside of that, I want to still enjoy Seattle and get to do and see some stuff, because the minute my show is over on Sunday night, I'm literally flying to New York like the very next, well, few hours, early hours the following day. So we don't have any time to spare in Seattle, so I want to kind of make the most of it. And it'll take my mind off the show and stuff, I guess. Not that my mind should be taken off of that, but it's nice to just chill out for a bit, I guess, and have a little bit of a downtime in between all that craziness. Got the new winter coat on. We're gonna try and catch the sunrise, if there is sunrise, I don't know. But yeah, the good thing is meals are prepped. Took forever, but I've got 5 meals of chicken prepped, a load of rice cooked up, ready to go. Also got 3 meals of potato, 300 grams, ready. All the food shopping was done yesterday. The only thing I didn't pick up was rice cakes, but I got the Rice Krispie treats, and also dates. I've been having dates for my carb up, and I couldn't find any dates. Obviously in Dubai they're everywhere, but that's not essential. We got some other fruits anyway that we're going to be using, so I'm not too concerned about that, but I may pick some up if we go back to the shop. Now I just need to decide about what to do with the carb up and how I want to run this next few days. I just took a posing video, which I might overlay on this clip actually now. I haven't actually seen it myself yet, so yeah, I need to have a look back at it. But my body weight is the lowest body weight this prep, and it's very strange this, guys, but the last time when I was in America, when I came to Worlds last year, Amateur Worlds, when I arrived and I woke up the following morning, I was 154 pounds body weight, right? And exactly today, I'm the exact same weight, 154 pounds. I mean, that's just mental, right? Like, how did I even manage that? But I guess it shows that I'm in condition and I'm ready to carb up, I guess, which is what we're going to be doing. I probably, based on my mind at the moment, I'm really thinking to do like kind of, I guess it's like a front load carb up. So do really high carb days today on the Thursday, and then assess the physique, potentially run the same day on the Friday, and then on the Saturday pull it back down to baseline. So we're just keeping the digestive system, keeping the midsection nice and tight going into the show, and hopefully we're maxed filled out with and if we have any excess water on the body, we can manage that on the final day, on the Sunday when it's a rest day. And then we're going to be obviously training. It makes sense, right, to add carbohydrates in on the training days. So I'm training today regardless, and tomorrow, so it makes sense to, rather than do a little bit of a carb up today, maybe might as well just load it properly. So based on that, that's probably what I'm going to do, guys. But yeah, I'll show you the scenes at this lookout point now. Pretty decent views, guys, I'm not gonna lie. See a plane taking off up there as well. Some nice houses around here. First ever Starbucks place. Yeah, first ever Starbucks we're at the moment. We actually need a coffee as well, so it'll be good to see.
Just gonna wait on that side.
Thank you. Let's see how the first ever Starbucks tastes. Tastes like the same one in Dubai. So guys, update. We're heading to do the lie detector test, which I believe we're going to be late for because we're stuck in traffic. But yeah, we're only going to be late by a couple of minutes. And I don't think I actually had 10 AM booked in as a slot. She just said to me, come from 10 AM, I think, because they must all get there at that time. So I've decided, hear my thoughts. Today's Thursday, obviously shows Sunday. My body weight is relatively low down and I think I'm depleted and I'm looking really, really flat. I'm training today and tomorrow and then resting on Saturday. So ideally I want carbohydrates around the training, okay? And I would rather load heavier today and then taper it down into the show if I need to. But one thing I was thinking about, the weigh-in's tomorrow, Friday morning, but you can actually weigh in anytime you want. So either 8 AM to 4 PM, depends on what time you want to weigh in. However, I believe that I'm already, my scale weight, even with a carb up, I'll probably gain 1 or 2 pounds, even if I overspill maximum. Maybe from what I was doing when I was test running carb loading, I would run like 500-600 grams in a day. I wake up the next day only like a pound heavier. So even if that's the case, I don't think that's going to affect us getting in middleweight, because there's 3 classes: lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, and they're just going to place you in which category based on how many people weigh in. But I think that I'm definitely going to be in that lightweight category. However, we still want to stay relatively low body weight, but if I feel like I need to pull off a little bit, I'll just fast in the morning tomorrow, drop water and just delay the weigh-in and then go in. So that's not my issue. My main issue is like we're running out of time. So I would rather get the carbs in early, focus on the training, focus on the look first thing, not the weight, not what category we end up in. Because I feel like I could be over 160, right now I'm 154 pounds. I could be over 160 pounds and still be in lightweight based on how many athletes are going to be placed in that category. So yeah, that's my thoughts. We're heading to the lie detector and then we're going to hit the gym after, so I'll hopefully get some clips of that. Oh yeah, update on the injury. So if you would have seen the posing video that I would have posted, you would have seen in that video that the injury was there as clear as day. Obviously I haven't been practicing posing, and this injury flares up without me even realising. It could be due to my sleep, whatever, you know, and the injury was there. So this is something that I'm going to have to work on now, yeah, to make sure we correct it. We're not going to heal it, fix it, but we want to make sure that it's looking as close to level as possible. However, I've had one meal today and I only had 85 grams of carbs. I didn't show you that, but I've had 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, and then we did 1 bagel, cinnamon and raisin bagel. It was nice. And then not peanut butter, jam and some and a banana. After that first meal went in, the look changed dramatically, like straight away. I could see my body was just taking in that carbohydrate and filling up nicely. So that's a good sign. Yeah, and then if we overspill today and tomorrow, then I've got Saturday to pull and tighten back down, you know. So that's the kind of thinking behind this peaking. So like every show you do, every peak is going to be different, because you have to see what your current condition is like, and fatigue, and how your body's looking, how rested it is, how not rested it is at the beginning of peak week, and you have to assess going forward. But I'm just kind of, and then you have to make adjustments at each stage and each step if you need. That's what I do as a coach, you know. I coach myself and other clients, so this is down to experience, knowing when to push food, when to pull back. And I find it fascinating. I mean, this is the best part about previous shows I've done in the past. I was always stressing about that, the minor details. But however, this show and the show I won my pro card in, I actually embrace it. I don't stress about it, because I know that there's so many variables that can change things. But I do find it interesting, like how physiologically, how we can peak our physique to like top level shape just for like a brief moment. It's very, very interesting. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do for this show, which is the last show of the year, probably the last show for a long time. But yeah, I'm ready for it. Is it?
Polygraph exam here in beautiful Washington State.
So next meal, just come out of the athlete thing, is 250 gram of chicken. No, 250 gram of rice. Can't remember the chicken. It's around 200 grams or so. And then we're going to do 2 squares bars on the way to the gym. So yeah, really good experience then. So did the lie detector. Obviously we passed, because we are natural. Brought some merch as well. Got some t-shirts. Maybe I'll show you that later when I get back to the house. And yeah, they give me the pro card and stuff as well. So really good. Probably was chatting too long in there then. But yeah, we're going to head to the gym now and get in a training session.
Who's gonna jump first, guys?
Over there.